How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to Boots On. On today's hiking menu, we are heading to Eagle Rock from Wattamolla Beach. This is the absolute start of this. It's still quite bright and early here in Wattamolla. As you can see, what appears to be the mist or steam, I don't know if you guys can see from here, just coming up off the water. Still, it's very cold over here at the moment. There was a bit of ice at Audley Weir when we went past, so yeah, quite chilly, but it looks like it is warming up now. Here we go. This is what I was hoping for, a bit more of a view of that entire section. We've got the sun just cresting up here, and that really cool view of the mist just sort of coming out into the ocean here. Okay, first lookout point of the day. How's that for a view? It's only been the first about 30 minutes and we've done more pit stops than I expected to already because the scenery is just beautiful here. They've got a couple of lookouts where you can go take a nice look and enjoy the scenery. So if you're thinking about doing this one, so far it is gorgeous. So we'll see how we go a bit further into the hike. That was pretty amazing. We could hear these noises. You can probably hear it on the earlier footage. Actually, speaking of whales, there's a new set coming up. Let's go take a quick peek. Might have to switch to recording on my my phone because I can get some good zoom on that. Unfortunately, this is as close as I can get with the GoPro. Yeah, probably have to switch. This is a nice little crossing here where the water runs out to the sea. That's a really nice little stream creek. Still a bit of morning fog mist over the water here, so regardless, it's absolutely stunning. Don't know if you guys can see that just yet, but looks like there's a rock just sticking straight out the side of that cliff midway. Very strange. We're going to get a bit of a coastal view cresting up here. Let's see. Oh, check that out. There are so many birds here. They fly pretty close too. Now that we're a little bit closer, yeah, that rock looks even more confusing. What's going on there? Oh, this is a bit of a view. Bit all terrainy here. Oh, check that out. Very contrasting sight, seeing these dead trees but all this green shrubs all around. The higher we get up on this side, the more we can actually see behind. This part of the track's a little overgrown. Just a little. There are birds everywhere. I don't want to talk too loud because I don't want to scare them off. But some of them land on branches about 2 to 3 meters away from you, so really close. So we're about almost halfway through the hike. It is an out there and back hike, so once we get to Eagle Rock, we will pretty much be halfway because we're going to do the same track back. But we're on the way, we're getting there. But the whole trip here so far has been pretty scenic and beautiful, and just really relaxing with all the birds everywhere. It's almost like a bird sanctuary. There's just birds everywhere. That's all you hear. It's a good thing. You can see a bit of a view here down the coast. Looks pretty damn awesome there. I want to see if there's an actual little lookout here. It looks like there is. Let's see if we can see any more. Whoa, this is right on the edge. This is the nosebleed seats, as some people like to call it. Not too much of a view, but you can see right down the coast from up here. So a little bit further on the trail, still having these amazing views. We're now on a bit of a descent. I'm just going to be the easy part until we get to that section over there in the distance. You can see there is going to be a little bit of an ascent going up that way, and I'm assuming Eagle Rock is a little bit further along the coast here. I do know it's on the coast. I've seen some photos of it, so it should be in that direction somewhere. So I just like that little view there where the edge of the cliffs there look like they got building blocks sort of sitting out the side of them. So far so good. Ooh, ooh, look at this, another little creek, river, another little water feature coming down here. Oh, how awesome is this? I really like the steps that they put here to sort of get across it. I'm curious, can I go down that way? little mini waterfalls here. Apparently you can squeeze around here. Let's go take a look. Oh, here we go. I wonder if I can get down there. Actually, I don't like my chances of getting down there now that I'm looking around. I'll go back there. After a bit of parkouring, we managed to get to here. I don't know how close I can actually get. I will try to get there when I show off the camera for a bit again. But I managed to get at least this view, which is pretty nice, as it goes out to sea in that direction. So yeah, let's see if we can get a little bit further. And we made it. We made it. Get a bit closer. That sun is just beaming right on there. Hard to sort of see. Kinda glad we spent that extra time exploring around the creek and waterfall. As soon as we got back on track, we realized we were right around the corner from Eagle Rock. Let's get a better look at that. The water is absolutely gorgeous over here. This side of Eagle Rock. Strange rock here. It looks like it's been it almost looks like a tree that's been attacked by termites, except it's a rock. And the rest of the coast up there. So according to this trail that we've been following, we got to go up a little bit further this way, but no more than what, I think 400 meters, if that, or less, and then we can turn back and start heading back. But I don't think there's much more in that direction, so we might just call it here and just start heading back. We've done enough detouring apparently that we've added an extra kilometer to the trip anyway, so I don't think it's going to matter too much. We're more concerned that we may have forgotten to pay for parking when we walked up, so I think that's it from me for the moment, guys. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. Access to Eagle Rock can be gained from either the Curragh Moors track or the coastal track from Wattamolla Beach. The only way to get to either hike is by car, as public transport is not available. I give it 2 trekking poles. The track itself is quite easy, with decent elevation gains. Even though some areas have elevated walkways, there are other areas where you are walking over uneven rock surfaces. Make sure to take your boots with you on this one. I give it 3 trekking poles. The scenery is beautiful. You get a mix of coastal views, creeks, waterfalls, wildlife, and Eagle Rock. I give it 4 trekking poles. Overall, I give this hike 4 trekking poles. It was an amazing hike that I wouldn't mind doing again in the near future. Special mentions. There is little to no shade on this hike, so make sure you bring enough protection from the sun. Hat and sunscreen, the lot. Also, like a few other hikes, you will want to come during the week and bright and early, as this is easily the busiest hike I've seen to date. So many people and tourists come to see Eagle Rock, and you can avoid a fair bit of them by starting early and avoiding the weekends if possible. You can also do a bit of whale watching if you come between June and August. We didn't know, and we were incredibly lucky to see them. And that's it from me. I hope you enjoyed this one as much as I did, and if you did, subscribe for more and I'll catch you on the next one.